Merhaba arkadaşlar. Bonjour mes amis. J'espère que vous allez bien. Grüß Gott. It is 7 o'clock now and it is the first weekend in September, which for me means I got 2 final days to do my favorite activity in the world, which is obviously language learning. Then on Monday, it means la rentrée for me. I have to get back to work. And I thought it would be just nice to celebrate the holidays by learning all of my languages, which are 5. I will take you along with me. I will tell you what they are along the way. So I will grab my tea, head to my desk and start learning. Давайте пойдем. My first language is Russian. I will listen to a podcast that I already worked through last week. I've written down all the vocabulary I didn't know, and believe me, it was a lot. And to review it, I'm listening to it again today to remember all these expressions.
Иногда образуется наст.
Иногда образуется наст.
Плотная корка снега на поверхности.
Плотная корка снега на поверхности. The episode I just listened to, there were just so many words I didn't know. I filled up, I think, 4 pages in my vocabulary notebook. As you can see, I like to write down really every word that I don't know. But I should be prepared for winter now, because that was the topic of the episode. The title is It's Too Dark, talking about winter. It is quite an old episode, so I just recently purchased a paid membership of the Easy Russian podcast, and now I'm working my way up through the transcripts of the super easy Russian edition. For example, I learned 2 ways today of talking about an ice hole, a thaw hole in Russian. Pratalina and prorub. I will never forget these words again because they were mentioned so frequently. And I learned 3 ways of saying mud or slush. So there's kasha, mieseva, silyakat. In German we would say matsch or pampe. And I love it when the pronunciation of a word refers to its meaning, because if I say matsch or slakat, you just know what it means because it sounds like much. Anyway, that took me about 90 minutes. It's now time to take a quick break, have some breakfast, and then I move on to Dutch. I haven't been learning Dutch for very long. I'm currently working my way through the Buzu course and I am at the end of B1.
De levensgenieter.
De levensgenieter. Dutch is my absolute fun language and I always feel happy when I'm learning it. The title of today's lesson was talking about things that are fun.
Geld moet rollen.
Geld moet rollen. Precies. After Dutch, I went to the gym because that is what a good YouTuber does. In between, the sun came out and I decided to enjoy the good weather and read Harry Potter in Italian, La Camera dei Segreti. I now know how to call Voldemort if I ever should meet him, colui che non deve essere nominato. So it is a little bit later now. I've just taken a nap and now I'm refreshed and re-energized to learn some more languages. And I've just noted down some phrases of the Harry Potter book I was reading. And this is mostly direct speech. So, for example, the last sentence was: Questo per me non è il momento migliore per avere un elfo domestico in camera. And I think this could be just a sentence that is very useful in everyday life. But now it is time to move on to Turkish. And Turkish and I, we have kind of a complicated relationship. And for now, I'm just trying to maintain my level and not to forget everything I've ever learned. And for that matter, I'm going through my flashcards. So over the years, I have created about 100 flashcards in Turkish from various sources like textbooks or YouTube videos. O dile ne kadar maruz kalırsanız, hayatınızın içerisine ne kadar sokarsanız, o kadar hızlı öğreniyorsunuz, ilerliyorsunuz. You make progress, ilerliyorsunuz. O dile ne kadar maruz kalırsanız, hayatınızın içerisine ne kadar sokarsanız, o kadar hızlı öğreniyorsunuz. Hollandalıların yaptıkları bir araştırmaya göre spor yapanlar. After Turkish, I got hungry and realized that tomorrow is Sunday, and where I live, the shops are closed on Sundays. So I quickly ran to the shops and did my grocery shopping for the weekend. I only learned Turkish for about 45 minutes. And then I got hungry and I went to the shops and I ate something. And ever since, I've just sitting here and continue reading my book, my Harry Potter. But one language is still missing, and this is French. And for French today, I will just watch a YouTube video, and I think it will take me somewhere in La Provence. The channel is called Adeline Talks, and it is one of my absolute favorites. She provides both French and English subtitles, so whenever I come across a phrase that is not familiar to me, where I think, oh, I would like to use this expression, then I write it down. So in this case, I have already filled one physical notebook with only her phrases from her videos. And I recently started the second one, but it really depends. So sometimes I make flashcards, but sometimes I just really like to write. Then the language feels very close. And yes, this is all I'm doing. And tomorrow I will probably be doing exactly the same thing. I mean, I have to get prepared a little bit because, as I said, on Monday I have to work again, and I'm feeling a bit anxious. I don't know, it feels like after the summer holidays when you got back from your break and you went back to school. I don't know, I feel a bit nervous, but in a good way. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to see all my colleagues again. But I have to get a bit organized, so mentally prepare myself and also figure out a new routine, how I can fit my language learning into my day. But we'll see. So for now, thank you so much for spending this day with me, and I hope we can learn some more languages in the future. Bye! Görüşürüz!